Yes, baby, yes. That's for you, fishing fam. Welcome to day 2, Bassmaster Kayak Series at Dale Hallow. Down here at their ramp, getting ready. 3 minutes from lines in. People have already launched, but I'm just going to start here at the ramp because that's what I generally like to do. I'm not going to do a lot of run today. Just trying to catch 5 fish, 5 keepers. Finished sitting in 128th out of 233 of the best there is. Pretty blessed about that. Felt good about getting the limit for the first time at a Bassmaster event yesterday. Going to try to repeat it today. Other 2 goals, try to finish in the top half, and maybe even better, finish in the top 100. Going to have to have a pretty good day. I think a lot of people will struggle again today. Either some of that caught them good yesterday, and then some of those that didn't catch them good yesterday will probably catch them today. But you never know. I mean, you just never know. But my goal is my own personal goal. That's to finish in the top half, and even better in the top 100. So first we got to get the first fish, and then 4 more, and then go from there. But yeah, it's about time for the alarm to go off and get the lines in. So let's shut up and get this camera on the chesty and get the fishing. Lines in. Let's go catch a fish. Let's see if we can catch one on the whopper flopper. I know when the sun gets up, I'll be able to throw a wacky worm in there and probably smack him again. If they don't hit it within like 5 casts, I'll probably throw the chatterbait up there a few times, and then I'll pick up the Senko and see if they smash it this early. Cooled down a bit last night. Water was in the 70s yesterday. It's 67 this morning. I think it's like 48 degrees or something. My hands are pretty beat up from the last 3 days of fishing. 3.5. Banging on the old keyboard at work is going to be a pain in the butt this week. These boys may not want to chase. They may just want me to drop it right on their face. I've not really had a moving bait bite all week. And honestly, nothing really on the bottom either. It's been like a drop shot, just basically I've been laying it right on their face. I did finally get some chatterbait bite yesterday, but they were short striking it. They were following it. They just didn't want to commit. It seemed like wherever I had to do, I just had to throw that bait right in their face. I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed with these VMC bands. Let's release the salt to the Senko. But these bands are absolutely fantastic. I think I've used not even a total of 3, maybe 4 Senkos the whole last 3.5 days, which has caught me 80% of my fish. And I've only burned through 1 of these bands. I actually got it snagged in a tree and pulled the hook out through this way. But it's got a slot going in this way for Wacky Rig, and it's got a slot coming in this way for Nico. And so the other one is currently on my bait for my Nico because it broke the top, but it didn't break through the bottom. So I was able to just switch it and keep reusing that same band. But yeah, these will extend the life of your Senkos because man, you go through Senko soap. I buy them by the 100 pack, black and blue and green pumpkin, and I haven't used hardly any Senkos at all this week because of these bands. So they come, you can get them with a set of the VMC pliers to put them on, and then you can keep them in your, they got a slot in the handles for holding these bands. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. It saves you a lot of money. Yamamoto should be pissed at VMC for coming out with this, because it saves so many Senkos. You can use it with your favorite stick bait, your dingers and all that, but for me the Yamamoto Senko is the one. You can see we fished this weekend in the PWR. Bonafide. I'll let y'all know in this video I actually sold the XTR. I'm sure that'll surprise a lot of people, but if you didn't know, my house and truck got whacked by a tornado. Well, it got whacked by a tree. They got whacked by a tornado and threw the top half of a pine tree into my roof and truck. So I got a bunch of deductibles I got to come up with that I wasn't really prepared to deal with. But that's okay. I ran into something else too. I got a new kayak trailer, which is way bigger than my old one, so I can carry 2 kayaks around. So like when Jeremy and I go travel, we can take 1 truck and a trailer, or I can take, you know, another buddy or whatever, or one of my other kayaks. But yeah, I don't keep my kayaks on the trailer in the yard. I keep the kayaks in my garage. That way I can work on them and keep them indoors. But yeah, trailer's too big to park in the garage, and the XTR is just too much for me to load and unload all the time. I'm not going to play the old age thing, but I'm playing the old age thing, the arthritis, and just if I get back off the water late, it's a whole lot me to add the Boondocks wheels to the PWR and slide it off and stick it back in the garage nice and simple. I don't have any like big carts or anything. I suppose I could have done that, but XTR's nice. For me, I can do everything I need to do in this. And I was also apprehensive because I built the XTR because I like the whole spotlight idea. I just never, it's just not how I fish. I mean, it's nice. I loved it in the autopilot, but I like the speed of the rear mount motors. I can hold myself in position. I can drop the front anchor if I'm, you know, trying to learn to fish offshore or whatever. It's just not how I fish. I'm a power fisherman. I don't sit still long, and honestly, I like to get from A to Z. I could have put the NK on the XTR, but I can't take the XTR in most of the creeks and rivers I fish because I wouldn't be able to drag it up and whatever, but I can do everything in this PWR. So for me, it's the one that I need. I came over here yesterday after lunch and they were just smashing everything. I need to go sit over on that point this early because the surface temp won't affect the fish as much because they're going to be sitting down in deeper water anyway. Whereas this is only a few feet. They might not like this cold snapper that fast. Yeah, I need to go ahead and go do that. Go fish the point and then come back over here when it warms up a bit. The sun's shining down on it. I just wanted to see if I can come over here and catch one fast. Don't plan on traveling much today. Maybe a half a mile in one of 3 directions. Coves have been my key. Yep. Worth it. Just like that. Just like that. The move paid off. Did you see that? Second, third cast with that fluke, bang. There we go. That'll get us started for the day. It will get us started for the day. Right in the top of the mouth. Shoot, yeah, let's go. What a call. Make those little adjustments. Saw the bait fish. Match the hatch. Get our picture and get us on the board. Biggest fish of the day. Or no, second biggest. Fucking 94 already. Holy shit. You may not make the team, but you might. All right, number 2, 12 1/4. Seriously, gonna start fishing and run fishing when I get out of their fucking way so they can launch. Unbelievable. No, you're 11. He's a short one, but still lets us know we're doing the right thing. Another one, 1/2 inch short. It's alright though, as long as I keep biting. As long as I keep biting. That little bitty, that dude, he's still chasing. Look at that. I have not found any big fish in this river. Found tons of little ones, which, hey, it makes it fun when you're trying to catch. Especially when your goal is to catch 5, but I'm trying to hit like these flats along the river, and then I'm going to go back in and hit these coves again. Just trying to find a bigger bite. Come here, sir. I know you're 12. All right, there we go. Keeper number 3. 3 fish, and it's only 9 o'clock. Let's go. It ain't exciting. I'm not out there catching 94 inches like the pros, but hey, catching fish in a Bassmaster event. Who am I? Old Gramps out here playing, trying to make that top 100. How cool would that be? I do want to come back here though. One of these days. Find some of them big smallies out there on the lake. Just being my first time here, I'm not just risking being up there doing stuff like that. If I can come down here and just catch fish, so be it. So be it. It'll just be one of those things that make me want to come back. I know what the lake is capable of. Maybe if I can find some of these spots these cats are fishing. Oh, here's a better fish. Number 4. Yeah, throwing a fluke. What? He's a keeper. He's a keeper, not a big one, but he's a keeper. All right, 15-incher, we'll take him. Number 4. Look at us. One more for a double limit. Oh my goodness. Make sure we got 2 in there. Yep, there we go. All right, look at us. Looking like we know what we're doing. Catching some fish. Having fun doing it. Tell you what, the old Poison Adrena is doing the work this weekend because oddly enough, my NRX Plus I probably shouldn't have benched, but I did. But I'm doing a review on this Poison Adrena with this Shimano Banford, and it is doing the work. And this is a great rod. It just performs everything that my NRX Plus does. Really comfy in the hand. I mean, if I didn't have so many Loomises, these Poison Adrenas and X-Pride Bs, I can see myself doing the whole thing. It might be worth reaching out to Shimano and trying to go that way. But then again, Loomis is American made. I'll pick that apart anymore coming back. Just not gonna get in there and get blown in by the waves and shit. Jack myself up. Just keep doing what we're doing. Right there in the top of the schnoz. Pretty close to it anyway. Get your butt down back down in there. Bottom of that. You might make it. You gonna join a team and then let you go later, or cut you later for an upgrade? We'll see. Doesn't matter right now if you make the team, it's all that counts. That's all I care about. Number 5. You're gonna be the one. You can be my friend. You gonna be a friend. I'll take your picture. You might be close. You might be close, but we'll see. We'll see if you make the team for now. You're gonna make the, oh, you're gonna make the team. You are number 5. And you're gonna be 12 and a half doing it too. There we go, number 5, baby. 2 limits and a Bassmaster. Let's go. What a day. Hells yes. 2 limits, 2 days, 10 fish, Bassmaster Dale Hallow. I finally did it. Oh, I'm so jacked. I can't believe that happened. They're not big and I don't care. I got 2 5-fish limits in 2 days at a Bassmaster event. Oh my goodness. Best tournament ever. It's only 9:30. Let's say it's 9:24. Hey, let's go shut up and go catch some more fish. Oh, yes. Yes, baby, yes. That's for you, fishing fam. Oh, man. I was giving my buddy Sly Fox some grief talking about, oh, I could see you winning the Bassmaster. I was like, no, bro, don't put that pressure on me. I just wanted to go try to catch a limit. I don't ever care about winning these things. I'm just out here so you guys could have the confidence to come do it too and make your own dreams come true. I mean, think about it. Fishing a Bassmaster kayak event. Just regular old Joe out here doing the thing. We got the pros out here. I'm out here with the pros. But I ain't gonna be a pro. I'm just a Joe. But I got 10 fish in a Bassmaster event for the first time. It'd take me 3. Couldn't do it at Caddo. Couldn't do it at Susquehanna. I almost had I had 4 fish at Caddo. And I had 2 fish on that could have done it. Just didn't get them in the yak. But here we are, Dale Hallow, chasing what's biting. Not worried about bigs, not worried about winning. Just putting fish on the board, doing what we know how to do. I know them cats are up catching big smallies and whatnot up on the main lake, but I'm just down here river fishing. Part of me said 5 if I caught. Part of me said if I caught 5 early, I would load up and try to go up to the main lake. But I'm just gonna fish and catch these fish. There we go. I'm just gonna catch these fish and not worry about trying to find new waters, new things. If I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, I would, because then I wouldn't be worried. I would have been loaded and stressed, but I got to be home today as soon as line's out. And if it slows down at lunchtime, I may pack up and just hit the road anyway, just because. I got a busy week, but today I'm just relaxing and catching fish. Catching fish. I will be back down here with a bunch of Freedom Squad crew. One of our friends, Rex, has been down here. He's been up on the main lake. His grandma caught a 21. He caught his PB, his dad, but they were out with a guide, I think they said. So I'll be interested in talking to him and figuring all that out later. But right now, we're just catching greenfish. We're just doing what we know what to do. Big old carp right there, but we've got 5 on the board. I'm the Bassmaster Dink Master. Limits of dinks. The dinks for days. I'm just surprised I've not caught a bigger fish down here. I know one of my buddies, he was in the AOI race. Well, he's one of those guys competes for AOI. And he fishes down here, but he just hasn't found the bigs that he normally has. He normally goes and fishes for greenfish here, even though he caught his PB smallie out here, like a 22 or 23 monster, whatever it was. But yeah, he didn't even find. I guess they had to go. Him and his father-in-law went up north today, so. But there's nobody fishing down here except me today. This is just not big fish, which I don't care. I was looking for mini fish. Give myself the best chance of achieving my goal. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Be cool if we can pick up one nice one while we're here. Caught a 28 Cato. That was cool. On a frog of all things. I made the mistake, and I'll share this with you guys. I came here planning on fishing smallies up on the main lake. And I got up there for half a day, and the wind was blowing, the waves were blowing, the wake from the boats coming by. I just wasn't, my anchor wasn't kind of holding me. And so I bailed down here and just decided to stay down here where our B&B is. My problem was I had geared like all my stuff up for fishing smallies, and that's all I brought with me for the most part. I mean, I'm very limited, but I've got to get my tackle put together, organized, and then left in my truck. Actually, I need to put that in my kayak trailer because I got that big box. But I need to organize my stuff in totes and bags, and that way, no matter what the situation is, kind of like here, that if it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, then I'd be better prepared. Now, I've got lucky because, you know, a lot of what I brought also, you know, like this fluke, it's great for smallies, but the largemouth are eating it too. Same with my green pumpkin Senkos, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't bring any kind of real greenfish stuff. I mean, I got my chatterbaits. I mean, I got the basics. But if it had gotten hard and I had really had to, you know, it had been like a specific kind of a bite kind of thing, I'd have been screwed because I just didn't bring everything that I have with me so that I could give myself the best choices. But like I said, I mean, what I brought and what I've got, it's obviously, you know, me and Senkos. The only difference is I probably would throw a black and blue more here than I would of a green pumpkin. But in the clear water, that green pumpkin has been fire. And this fluke also has been perfect, you know, here in this. But yep, gotta do a little better. I get so caught up in editing all the time and doing other stuff that I didn't have my tackle organized. But I've got to get that done because, yeah, that way I can just grab what I need from the truck when I get where I'm going and then pack my bags instead of just packing my bags and bringing only those. So, yeah, lesson learned. Yeah, a lot of that brush down there. It's hard to... Probably swim it back to me and do good. Yep. All right, let's see where else. Yeah, there's just too much of the brush in here too. This would be good back. I'll have to do this in back of some of those coves where I'm not around all this buck brush. Where you at, Cardinal? I hear you. Where are you? I hear you peeping. I just don't see you. I thought I saw one over there, but I always think of Mama when I see a cardinal. It's her letting me know she's got her eye on me. And she always blesses me when I go fishing, because she knows this is one of my favorite things to do. They're only going to eat the one thing. You got to give them the one thing. Saw that fish eat it. Come here, homie. You're going to be an upgrade. At least I think he will be. That is so cool watching the fish eat. The water's so clear, but that's why this fluke is so freaking effective. $13.25, even better. And you can see I'm just nose hooking it. Just like Josh Shrenko likes to fish them for smallies. Which would have been the plan if I was around smallies. But guess what? Greenfish like them too. And I'm just popping it like a... I probably could have brought my jerkbait rod and done this too, but this is such a natural presentation. It's just makes it easy. And it's something I just know. I mean, I've got jerkbaits and jerkbait rod and jerking, but this just makes it so more... I think the soft jerkbait to me is a little more natural. You just pop it and let it just do its natural motion. And they can't say no. I bet Zoom has sold as many of these as Yamamoto has sold Senkos. Just an easy way to fish. It works. Sometimes it's just the simplest things. We all know I love a chatterbait. They just ain't hitting it, but I think what clued me into the Senko and the fluke was I wasn't getting any bites on the bottom. I wasn't getting anything moving baits. It's like no shaky head, no jig, no dragging a worm. And then my other go-to other than that's a spinner bait and a chatterbait. And they just don't want it on the bottom, but they don't want it moving fast. They just want it subtle. And the wacky rig and this the wacky rig and this fluke have been the answer to that for me this week. I don't know what all the guys are catching all their giants with, but I'm not fishing where they're fishing. I'm fishing what's in front of me. And the fluke and the Senko, simple as can be, but effective. Sometimes a real twitch. Sometimes I'll pop it with a rod. You'll see the different actions when you play with it, especially when you're in clear water like I'm dealing with right now. Let's see if there's somebody laying under this log, right where those two intersect. Pull over and let it drop. That branch comes off, forms kind of a Y. I figured something might be laying under there. Alright folks, I'm going to eat a sandwich and motor back down the lake. We'll be back in a minute. One of the freedom bugs my brother pours in the Do-It molds that we have. I'm going to turn all the electronics off as well. We don't need them in the skinny water and we know where we're at. Let's see if I can wedge myself right here. Maybe pick apart some of this stuff back here. 2 coves back here that I've caught fish out of that I haven't hit yet today, so we're gonna make a move and hopefully get rid of some of these smaller fish. Man, I got shallow rock bank right next to the channel. Tell me there's not a big fish in this. I'm in 9 feet and it's no feet right there on the bank. Somebody got to be in here. I'm almost to the cove, but I had to take a look at this first. Oh, those rocks look so good. Rocks, laydowns. Some place for them bass to push them up against. Come on, boys. I know one of you biggins is in here somewhere. And you can't tell me you don't like the fluke, because it's the juice. There's another one. What's up, homie? You're the upgrade I need, but you're cruising. Oh. Damn it. Oh, a big one just followed. They're just following. I saw 2 cruising back there, and then a big one just followed it and was not even interested. Like he was full. Didn't want any dessert. Oh, just need one big bite. That would have been a good one. That was probably an 18, 17 or an 18. I think they are done. No good. Just shut off. That's all I needed. I guess I'm glad I got bit this morning, because damn, it sure ain't heard it happen this afternoon. I'm gonna have to go find some water with some chop on it, because this glass is not gonna do it. They can see everything, they know better. 45 minutes. Ugh. So many big fish back there. And we got a little chop on the water out here. I think we're gonna have to just go out here and throw a chatterbait for the rest of the day. Here's a little flat. We'll hit this rock here real quick. This stuff back here is real glassy too. Come on, give me one more that wants to eat. Big old root ball right there. Let's get one next to it. You ain't gonna tell me there's no bass in there? Come on. Bass need to read a book. Ah. And there we go, lines out. I have no idea if I'm in the top 100 or not, because I got my fish submitted and then took off and left service again and figured I'd come back and check, and then I forgot they would turn it back off. So I don't know where I'm at. I think I only had like 69 inches only. I had 69 inches, I'll take that. Don't know where that leaves me, but we're gonna go find out. So when I know, you'll know. I'm good. Thank you, sir.